Yeah.
What's up, Boston College? You are watching Rob, Doug, yo, BC Raps. Perfect. Yo, the first time I heard Digital Underground, I was in the first grade. My homie Lace brought it over and he dubbed it on a mixtape. I would do the Humpty Hump and perform to his verses. 12 years later, I learned that Shock G and him were the same person. I loved Hammer, I can't front. He taught me how to dance, along with Bell Bid DeVoe. I had J.O.'s and a pair of zebra pants, but this was the foundation. What would come to be a lifelong passion, journey, and drive. And MC, some people ask me what it means. I don't know where to start. It's the deepest.
Okay, so you are here with Yo BC Raps and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, the one, the only, out of Seattle, Seattle's best. Yeah. Sitting down in Paradise Rock Club, right by BU. So, how's the tour been so far, guys?
Not far into it.
This is our first show, actually.
Is this really your first show?
Our first show,
wow.
Yeah. It's not even really like a tour.
Right.
It's like four dates, 4 East Coast dates. Like, we're gonna do a couple more, but one thing led to another.
Right.
4 dates, and we're going home.
Okay.
So it's not exactly a tour.
Right. We'll call it.
It sounds better.
Yeah, it's on, you guys are on tour.
We're on tour.
Yeah.
First day of the tour, you know, really tired.
Right.
Got a record and King Crab, lay a scratch down. If you got a marker and a can, bomb your art now. If you got a floor in your fast, kick that ill style. If you got a pen and a pad, put your heart down. If you got a record and King Crab, lay a scratch down. If you got a marker and a can, bomb the whole damn town. But if you live for hip hop, don't ever put your hands down. Don't put your hands down.
So I've always been interested in a different variety of sounds, and that's kind of reflected in the Versus EP that we did, which we thought would be something we could do relatively quickly that would pull from primarily independent groups and that sort of thing. So that record in itself, like the purpose of it was to kind of sample from genres that just aren't typically sampled, or maybe more typically now, but at the time especially not as commonly sampled. But now, yeah, I don't think I've ever really been like a hip hop producer. I think I've always been interested in making different productions and pulling in different people, which at this point is mostly different studio musicians that we're working with and different things that they can bring to the table. That's what
to go and put inside your bars. And I like nice shit too. Believe me, I got a closet full of Nikes and a whole bunch of velour suits. Addicted to white tees and an icy earring like the whole youth. Population of hip hop.
So how's it like being back in Boston? I know your family's here.
My family is from Massachusetts, and it's dope. Like, I'm excited for tonight. Like, there's obviously I come from an Irish Catholic background, and I got a bunch of family in Massachusetts. So to be back here, like I grew up spending summers like about an hour outside of Boston, in a place called Massachusetts. So to like come back and to get to play for like my family and a lot of my people is awesome.
Hip hop scene.
One that's definitely like on the rise right now. One that's definitely flourishing, has a diversity of sounds and different types of artists. Like, there's just kind of this melting pot happening with different people, creating new sound textures and different ways of rapping, and bringing another, taking it up a couple levels in terms of like live showmanship. I think that we are all people that perform a lot and have been performing for years and have really like owned in on that part of the craft, the performance element of it, and we're all kind of like inspiring each other right now. So, and we're starting to like get out of Seattle. It's just contained, So that's exciting, and that there's a couple people that are really starting to get national attention, and we've got a little bit of a hit of that, and it's really motivating a lot of people right now to kind of put everything into it and go full-fledged into the music. So it's great. There's definitely that like rock influence for sure, that I think that we're touching upon more and more as we kind of work together more often. Is we want to hit kind of a more indie and hip hop market, and not just be like straight for the hip hop heads, but also for people that appreciate different types of music and different types of genres outside of traditional like boom bap hip hop.
Right. Here.
Thank you, man.
Do we have any big projects to look forward to from either of you guys?
Yeah, for sure. We're working on a full length,
Uh-huh.
which will be pretty different than the Versus EP. It's barely gonna have any samples actually whatsoever. And the people that we've been playing shows with throughout the past just over a year at this point have definitely made their way kind of on the album and given so much to the album too. So there's a lot of stuff that might like kind of sound like samples, but it's just a lot of creative minds that are like volunteering a lot of time to try and make something really special.
A lot of instrumentalists.
Yeah.
We have a violin player, we have a guitar player, we have a trumpet player, and who all also like dabble in other instruments
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
So it's a big collaborative effort, kind of fueled by Ryan and myself, like behind the lyrics. So it's going really well.
Yeah.
We're still in kind of the beginning stage of it, but it's starting to roll. Like there was that time period of kind of getting off the road and just focusing on the studio, and then I had a little bit of a writer's block. But as of like recently, the songs have been coming out. Ryan has a lot of the production, kind of the skeleton of it laid down for the project, and in the next couple of months it's going to be a lot of hard work.
As well as a lot of video stuff.
Yeah.
We've been halfway done with an Other Side music video that we're actually really excited about, that we're hoping to wrap up, as well as potentially an anime dance music video and different other video projects. That's like a big piece that we're hoping to be much more frequent,
Right.
doing, whether it be music videos or just being able to have footage of what we're doing, because we're working really hard even though we're not on the road. Right? We can't just like, hey, listen to 75% done song. Right. Doesn't work like that.
Make a drinking song for the rest of them. Challenge us in football, yeah, we might lose, but don't put us next to a bar.
So we really appreciate you guys sitting down and talking to us.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Next time you guys are in Boston,
definitely. You got my number.
Yeah.
Don't abuse it. But we definitely look forward to whatever you guys got coming up next. And if we get like you're listening to Rob and Doug on Yogi, you can just say that and just go like one of these. Fine. No,
Singer.
there you go.
What's up, Boston College? You are watching Rob, Doug, Yo, BC Raps.
Perfect.
The people that are with us and live tonight, cause you can't take it with you. Let's go. Tonight, we're celebrating life. Those are all my Irish goons in the background. Put them up. Singo, Snow, all the way from Ireland to the States. From Dublin to Boston, Grafton to Seattle. My whole Haggerty family. This one's for you. Let's go. And all my people say, all over the world, even if you're not Irish, put your glasses up. Ryan Lewis and all my people say, that's Ireland. It's beautiful, isn't it? Irish celebration. And all my people say, verses. We put our glass to the sky and lift up and live tonight, cause you can't take it with ya. So raise a pint for the people that aren't with us and live tonight, cause you can't take it with ya. Come on.